What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back again to the channel. This is what I found on the internet today, y'all. Check this out, man. Quite a few different instances of UFOs. We're gonna keep it simple, sweet, but this is what I come across. This is what I find, so I want to go over it with you. And I hope it's something that you're into. If not, I don't care either way. So no, I'm kidding. I do care. I do care if you care. So come here and check my channel out. Back in 1971, Arctic Ocean UFO incident taken by the U.S. Navy. The U.S. Navy took these photos back in 1971. Let's dive in. I'm trying to sound like all the other stupid YouTubers out there. They're getting views, they're getting clicks, they're getting money. So what we got here, check this out. This is nuts. So back in 1971, a crew members aboard the USS Trepidation allegedly captured stunning images of several objects that appeared to be floating above the water and or entering the water while operating in the Arctic. The Arctic is north, the Arctic Circle. Is there a southern Arctic Circle? That's a real good question. Google Maps. Where's the Arctic Circle at, man? Arctic Circle. Oh, it's a restaurant called Arctic Circle? My bad, yeah. Oh, wow. No, this is a photo shoot location. Quite a few different photo shoot locations by the Arctic Circle. So, the Arctic Ocean is up north, right? So the Arctic Circle, here's like a photo whatever spot. Arctic Circle Monument. This one's in Canada. Did you hear about Canada? How they can fine you up to $25,000 if you enter the woods at all? If you enter the woods at all whatsoever, Canada, the Canadian government will give you a fine of $25,000. The audacity. And here's Alaska, the good old USA of America. Arctic Circle. So the Arctic Circle, right? It's the circle that encompasses the northern part of our Earth. And our Earth is a circle, this little bit of Japanese splash in there. But Arctic Circle goes straight across. There's an army fort up here? No way. Or is this the Canadian? Oh, this is the Canadian Army fort? Wow. That is insane. Red Dog Mine. A mining town? Wow. Okay. I don't know if I would go up here. Apparently there's a triangle called the Alaskan Triangle where people come up missing. But anyway, here's Fairbanks in the Eielson Air Force Base. But check out these photos. So these photos were taken in the Arctic Ocean. Our U.S. Navy vessels, probably coming off of Alaska, took all these photos. Here's another photo, man. Let's check this out. What? Look at the size of this. Wow, look at this. Yeah. This almost looks like a completely different aircraft. Unless it's just in motion. This looks completely different than the other two as well. Yeah, so one of the guys in the comments says, yeah, I've seen one of these at about 75 yards away. People think I'm crazy, but the way it is in the second picture is exactly the way it flipped up before it shot out into the atmosphere. No sound, no fire, just speed. You wouldn't imagine, right? I can see it in memory and where it went. These beings have a propulsion system that defies everything we can say we've seen. Yeah. Look at this. It looks like it's going in the water. It's entering the water. Or maybe it's coming out of the water because of the plumes of, I would say, maybe the ship is hot. And maybe this is steam. Some steam coming off of it. The U.S. Navy. Next to the Arctic Circle. Absolutely insane. All right, check out the next one. So I came across this randomly and see what else I see. A UFO, and this is the rings of Saturn. So the rings of Saturn, all right. An amateur astronomer recorded this. So Saturn has a total of 274 known moons. You see it? You see it? It's heading towards Saturn. Look how fast it's moving. Saturn is massive, right? It's not as big as Jupiter, but it's probably a little bit smaller than Uranus. Absolutely insane. It's been colored blinking orbs that seem to spin around and emit a faint glowing beam as the one does. Totally real, totally unknown. Totally real, totally unknown. I've seen colored blinking orbs that seem to spin around and emit a faint glowing beam as this does. Totally real, totally unknown. Says another tinfoil hat wearing dork. The only gas giant in our solar system is NASA. Ah, that's hilarious. So this is the moon. This is supposedly supposed to be the moon. Maybe like one of the craters of the moon. Look at that. Yeah, it's supposed to be the moon. Or it's AI generated, yo. Nah. You think it's AI generated? It's real hard to believe anything nowadays with AI. But no way. We're like not the only planet that has life. Let's be honest. And oh, here's the moon again. See that thing flying by? This is definitely real. Verifiably real. I could be making these videos for nothing because in the advancements of AI, honestly, none of this can ever be real again. Because it's getting real hard to distinguish reality from AI. You know it's BS when the camera is shaking. What? How does that make it BS? I'm reading the comments right now. Yeah, I don't understand that. If it's real, then it's a concern. So apparently there's a story that goes that this guy astral projected to the dark side of the moon. He astral projected there. And he ended up coming across some beings that were alien of nature. And supposedly these beings of alien of nature witnessed him astral projecting on the dark side of the moon. So as he was watching and looking at the dark side of the moon, he was physically there in his astro. This is this kind of state of body and being. These alien entities recognized that he was there, and they were not friendly to humans, and they scared him off. I gotta find that video and story for you, but I found that super interesting. Apparently, this could be hollow moon theory. Hollow moon theory is that basically it's rusting, right? So basically, they could say that this is actually made by aliens, and it's hollow on the inside, and it has a bunch of alien life inside of it. Yeah, you see if I can find a video on that. Oh man, I found this is pretty cool. Look at this. NASA captured rare images of the moon passing by Earth. Wow. I wonder what recorded this. NASA has captured a stunning, rare view of the far side of the moon passing in front of the Earth thanks to its Deep Space Climate Observatory satellite positioned about 1 million miles away. The images taken by the Earth Polychromatic Imaging Camera, EPIC for short, show the fully sunlit dark side of the moon, the side near visible from Earth due to the moon's tidal lock. EPIC's role is to monitor Earth's atmosphere, clouds, and vegetation, and will begin providing daily images of Earth soon, about twice a year, as Discove orbit lines up with the moon's. EPIC will capture both Earth and the moon in the same spot. NASA plans to publish these views to the public within 12 to 36 hours of capture. I think it's going to be 12 to 36 hours of capture after the fact because they don't want you to see all the alien spacecraft flying around our planet. Just saying, man. Just saying. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in for this one. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you found any of this entertaining. If you did whatsoever, at 1%, whatever the case, if you've seen something new, something different, hit the like button, maybe subscribe, consider it. I appreciate I appreciate your time being here in this moment and watching this video with me. Watching these videos and watching my video, man. Thanks.